here are the new rule changes. And again, only for the postseason, but it allows both teams the opportunity to possess the football at least once if tied after each team's first possession. Sudden death then ensues, and we're back to where we were in the old overtime rules. For more on this, we say hello to another man who has enjoyed the sun down in Palm Beach, Florida. That is Adam Schefter, the great Adam Schefter at that. Schefter, what can you tell us about how these rules came to be and how they came to pass just hours ago?
Well, Field, Rich McKay, the head of the competition committee, said it was a spirited debate, a robust conversation that in the end resulted in a change to the overtime rules whereby this upcoming postseason, we no longer will see the type of situation that occurred last year in the playoffs where the Chiefs got the football, the Buffalo Bills never did, and we never saw if Josh Allen was good enough to take Buffalo down the field to score in overtime against Kansas City. Now, each team is going to be assured of one possession at least, and then we will get sudden death if they both happen to score in the same way. Now, the interesting part here would be, and just think about this, if one team scores a touchdown and the other team goes down to score a touchdown, before the sudden death, would that team that scored the second touchdown go ahead and try a two-point conversion? And I think there'll be some decision and drama that goes into that decision in future postseasons. But you mentioned the data. The NFL went over and said it was a data-driven decision that resulted in a change to overtime in just the postseason starting in 2022 season, the 2023 postseason.
Hey, well, Shefty, if we get games this upcoming postseason like we had this past postseason, I think all of us will be happy customers. Great stuff, Shefty, and we'll talk to you again and also hear from Roger Goodell in just a few minutes from Palm Beach. Well, let's start with our guys in Boog. What do you make of the new overtime rules? You happy with them? As Swagu shakes his head, perhaps in discontent.
Yeah, Field, I'm not happy at all with the rules. I think when you look at this rule, they're putting a premium on offense and a premium on entertainment. And I just wonder what they're saying to guys like myself and Swagu, guys that made their living on the defensive side of the football. You know, there have been so many coaches that stood in front of the team and said, all right, guys, hey, it's offense, it's defense, and it's special teams. Well, not really anymore, especially in the postseason. And I truly understand it's entertainment. I get it. The offenses are winning. But from a defensive perspective, you're minimizing what your defense can do and how your defense can win games. And let's not forget, there have been teams like the Legion of Boom, like the Baltimore Ravens, like the 2002-03 Buccaneers of my team. We won championships with our defense. And this rule pretty much devalues defense in the postseason. I don't like it. I didn't think anything was wrong with the rule, and I wish it would have stayed the same.
I love what you said, Boog, about pure entertainment. This reeks of everybody gets a turn. Poor babies. They need to get the ball too. It should be, it is equal. When you put your 11 on defense and they put their 11 on offense, that's an equal playing field. It's your job to stop them. And I know that the entertainment value and all of this extending the game. We want to see Josh Allen have an opportunity. Well, they had 60 damn minutes before that to determine the game, okay? And then this is the other thing that makes me terribly upset about this. All right, now you create a situation, okay? If a defense goes out there, all right, and plays well, if a defense goes out there and shut that offense down, and they get and your team offense gets the football, how long do we want the game to be? Babyface and Boog, how long do we want it to go? You just added 2 more games to the regular season. And I understand that this is for the playoffs, but you talk about value of the game. Hey, let me let everybody in on a little secret. Overtime is supposed to be sudden death. That's the point of overtime. It's supposed to be a sudden death situation. Now everybody gets a turn. I never thought I'd see the day, NFL. I never thought I'd see the day.
Certainly a spirited conversation and one that figures to be a topic of conversation going forward. And speaking of a point of conversation, go ahead, Swagu, last word here. What do you got?
You know what they should have said? Well, the Lakers got Shaq, so we should spot the team 12 points. Wilt Chamberlain plays for the Lakers. We should spot him. Kareem plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. We should spot him points if we have to go in overtime.
You know what?
Miss me with that.
I like it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.